blunt cut metalworks. This is May 21st, 2016, and I found one of my chef blank for my chef knife in the shop, and I did harden it. So, and before I grind it really thin, this is W2 steel, 66 Rockwell. And the blade bevel, which is this big bevel right here, is right now is 4 degrees precise. And the edge geometry is the thickness behind the sharpening bevel. The sharpening bevel with that tiny little guy out there. Yep. And the shoulder is 15,000 of an inch thick behind the edge thickness there. And the cutting edge bevel is 15 degrees precise. It's about that. 15 degrees precise, or 14 or something like that. And the blade start out will be sharp, and pretty much I didn't want to see if it was a machete or it was chef knife, but since it's thick right now, and of course it's supposed to be brittle. And well, here is the choice. It's not super thin right there, so because of this. And but the edge geometry is pretty thin for what I'm about to do, which is without a handle there'll be a little less leverage, but 2x4 Douglas fir. It kept bouncing out of my hand, but you can see it cut pretty well, and there shouldn't be anything out of norm right now. And this oak, I see there's a little knot or something here, so we'll go there. Yeah, there's a well, it went through. I mean, if you have a big block on this guy, I mean, this is board, but the penetration is that when they put the pressure on the edge. And not much to the edge anyway. And this is Kumaru, and I will be gentle. I'm gonna be careful. I have to be careful not to. It's very hard. You can see it jumping everywhere. And okay, after Kumaru, I need to test the edge real quick. Clean it and see. It's all good. Okay, we'll try a little harder. This is African blackwood, and yeah, it's hard. It's really hard on the edge. Okay, well, it's expensive, so I don't want to go through a lot of it. I mean, if you got damage, you damage within the first like 4 or 5 shots. Okay, I don't see anything, but when a harder test, I probably should check them all the time. Okay, still good. Alright, this is a piece of beef rib bone that had been frozen, and now it's, I don't know if it's thaw or not, but you can see the bone and the marrow there. It's fairly good cross section, and it will jump everywhere. So okay. All right, I will let it jump. The you can see right there. It's the little chip, and the depth. I mean the I don't know if you can see it though. Really hard, but it would be about the edge of the damage there to the thickness, probably about 25,000 or less, because it gotta look funny. But okay, so that bone was, I found the other chunks. When you chop into something brittle, the path of trouble, and so you put probably lateral force on this edge. So we'll try for this main piece here on this section. And depend, that's why I say depend how you hit it. And this thing have a little ripple right there. I don't know if you see it. It's right. Yep, hole in the glove. Yeah. It's funny. It's right there. That little ripple. It's just tiny. So depend how you hit it. Now, let's finish the demolish it. Well, this one also did a tiny little ripple, not chip. So the magnitude of when you have a chip over here, that means it's a massive lateral, and so it really have some damage. And this is pretty thin, and this is the broom handle, and I pre-flattened this end so that easier, so that it doesn't fly everywhere. Oh, come on. Okay, it's chopped half of it, but I think I got the tip down too much. The broom handle actually is a lot. You can see right here, I chopped this end right there. It does nothing to the edge really. Let me test it for you. Sometimes it looks impressive, but the bone is the one that, and also my chopping is not the best. You can see how they go up to that level there until I hit the ripple, and then that's when it begins to catch. So the broom handle is not that difficult. And of course, I mean, I don't know, baton would be kind of silly thing to do, but I will baton to this little piece of oak just for fun. Anyway, I can grind this out, and I still have the chef knife, so. But if I were going to make this into a machete, and given that I didn't grind this edge so thin, and the cutting geometry, oh, can't believe it. I don't think I sharpened this thing symmetrical. So it got a steering. It's still too much. Not much, but I think when you chopping, usually it's more destructive. Let me go. All right, I think we saw enough. Basically, the bone did the major damage. Are you curious about this ripple? Seem to get bigger. I wonder if it come from the broomstick or not. Pardon me. All right, I will chop the part that's not flattened with this section and see if that did something or not. No, Okay, well, this thin metal is not much of a challenge. Well, thanks for watching.